Hello, everybody, and welcome back to TimmyB Tournament Week number 6. I am rejoined by Imagine,
Yep.
and we are going to be getting into game right now, actually. I
Yeah,
believe.
that's
I'm
they,
ready from Dementio, but I think they're actually going to go. Wow.
yep.
So we're
They,
gonna have to look at these points going in right away. I believe the map is what is the map going to be? Is it going to be
Northern Fjords.
Yes, I thought so. Okay. This is, in my opinion, the most balanced map. Even though it has a really high flight ceiling.
It definitely makes for good long range ships. I think I was looking through them, and one of them had like an Artemis Merc up front, but we'll let you know what that is. Are you doing red team?
Yeah, sure. Let's get underway. For the red team, we have La Hire. It's the cake ship being piloted by Fox. I'm going to give him this one. It's an Artemis Merc forward Pyramidian. They already spent, so they're spending 80% of their points total for this Pyramidian. Gatling and Banshee on the port side. We also have the Meta Cactus, a squid being piloted by Dementio. Now, even though it is a squid, it does have a Hades on the front, which means they have spent. No, they have a harpoon on the back. They're all in. The riders are all in for this. So Banshee on the port side, and we gotta do this quick. Flying Poke, Aspire being piloted by Abby the Rat. It's flat Gatlings. What more do you want?
On the blue team, we've got the One Trick Pony that is piloted by Trivy. It's got Carronade up front. Got a couple of flamethrowers on the side. On the Raining Tacos, we've got Hades Light Flak up front with a Flare Gun Banshee on the side. And on the Left Filibuster, we've got Carronade. Is this double Carrowfish?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is double Carrowfish. Interesting. So we got double Carronade fishes on the blue side versus some pretty long range actually coming in from the red side.
Yeah, they're already engaging. The La Hire backing up, but that Carronade is going to get disabled. Armor is
Filibuster, the heavy flax coming
wide.
in, but both of them going wide there.
And the Flying Poke has managed to get focus off of it, but the One Trick Pony is coming in. If that Carronade pops the balloon, this Spire is going to be yesterday's news. La Hire still getting hit by those Hades shots. Echidna goes a little bit wide, and it's going to stay alive. However, the longer this engagement goes, the better it is for blue team because the One Trick Pony using that one trick to great effect. Flying Poke dropping down right now, and this Blenderfish is going to follow the Spire all the way to its watery, icy grave.
Yeah, it is bouncing around against that mountain, so it did actually get its turning arc knocked off, which might let the Flying Poke be back behind it. But in the meantime, Raining Tacos and La Hire are going after each other here, just right in each other's faces. Metacactus and Filibuster going at it too.
That bump gonna do quite a bit of hull damage as the Echidna continues to rain in. However, its Raining Tacos has gotten too close. Arming time is not going, and now it is eating fire. However, from the Metacactus. The Metacactus coming in from behind. The Filibustier trying to damage the balloon of the Metacactus, and it's going to with that. Oh, what?
And the One Trick Pony actually got taken down by the Flying Poke. That's what I was saying. I think it hit against the mountain back there and allowed Flying Poke to get free. And I think they just heavy flecked them down there.
I guess that's what happens when you get 3 Gatlings and a flak on someone. You get a quick kill. And now it's Raining Tacos. It has the Flying Poke coming up behind it. It may be able to get a kill just as quick. Now the Filibustier. I think that's
going back on that Spire.
I think that's a pun. Yeah, going on the Spire. Going to try to bring it
Raining
down.
Tacos getting hit from behind here. Flying Poke
going down.
Armor down. It's almost dead.
Where are the Banshees? They're not there. Banshees are not there. Armor, there it goes, coming back up just in time as the La Hire continues to fire shots into it. Mercury going to make short work of the armor. Just one more shot of anything.
Yeah, Raining Tacos hanging on for dear life at this point. Oh man, I can't believe they've actually managed to do so, but now their engines are out as well. Let's see, Filibustier is still... Yep, Filibustier is going at the Flying Poke, and this started so promisingly for blue team, and it just kind of fell apart.
Yeah, I thought that the Flying Poke was dead meat. Now the one-trick pony wants round 2, firing carronade shots into the balloon, none into the guns. However, I
Yeah, well,
believe...
they just want to stay above that arc right now of the Gatlings. They don't want any part of that. But looks like they're actually going to turn and go after the squid now instead, leaving the flying poke to, get itself back on up there. Lahire is coming up from the back of the one-trick pony, and armor is down on the one-trick pony, and that Artemis is doing some permanent damage there.
That's not a big deal. The perma-hull of a goldfish is very, very strong. I think the one-trick pony can actually just eat this damage until it gets the kill on the Metacactus, as long as it doesn't bump. However, it's kind of wussing out here.
Metacactus actually bumps into that little outcropping there, and actually that's going to leave the one-trick pony. Oh my god, Lahire slams into that same little icicle there.
And its balloon is burning. 5 stacks of fire is going to make short work of that balloon unless they can get the fire under control.
The armor on the one-trick pony keeps on going up and down.
They're trying their darndest. Metacactus rising up, trying to follow the one-trick pony.
Looks like the flying poke in the meantime did actually die. I believe that was to Filibustier, so they did get one of those kills back. Lahire...
That's what 3v3s look like, man. We can't cover everything.
Yeah, Lahire definitely up there trying to work on the one-trick pony, who's almost down here, but armor back up once more. Filibustier getting in the face of Lahire. Flying poke coming up once more, using the double Gatling to get into the one-trick pony. Will they be able to take him down?
So many Hades.
Yes, they do. They take down that goldfish once more.
Put enough holes in that ship, and it'll go down eventually. The Lahire letting the Filibustier pop away from the engagement.
Raining Tacos.
Raining Tacos comes in.
I thought for sure they were trying to get a ram on the flying poke, but no. And now flying poke is actually splitting its Gatling fire between 2 ships.
Yeah, it's not what they need. They need focus fire to be able to bring the hull of one ship down. Now the Metacactus rising forward, or pushing forward, I should say, trying to land shots on the left Filibustier, but the flying poke is still going to eat damage. No! Why are they going for that squid? I feel like that is a really big mistake. This Spire now given a chance on its raining tacos. Oh, man. And that's a buff Blockadar.
Yeah, they absolutely just destroyed that goldfish once more. Now Filibustier is left here in a 3v1. I think one-trick pony, yep, looks like he's just going to hang back. I think they've just decided, okay, guys, we got to regroup. Stop fighting deep in red territory. Oof. And there goes that goldfish. Kind of give himself up there. And they have a little bit of a reset.
Spire is very strong in 3v3. It's kind of interesting. It can go either way, but I feel like 2 ships can defend a Spire much easier than just 1. And I think that's the big difference. Like we've talked about this before, how Spires are better in 3v3 than they are in 2v2. And we're seeing it right now. It's a very, in this particular week, it's a low-risk way to increase your firepower.
Yep, no, absolutely. And if you can get the other 2 ships to cover you, that'll leave you to shoot all your incredibly high damaging front-facing guns as much as you want. Now, it has been mentioned before, and once again, they need to stop going for that goldfish. Goldfish are definitely an annoyances, and they can definitely do some work, but you should really not pay attention to the goldfish as much. I think at one point they were trying to devote 2 different ships to trying to take it down, and they could have definitely done that instead to the Pyra or the superior firepower of the Spire, and maybe gotten at least 1 or 2 kills out of it.
Yeah, maybe. Like they've been splitting the fire really bad. I think the biggest mistake that blue team has made though is focusing the squid. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Like
it's literally what I just said.
Oh, you said goldfish. I'm just like, what?
Oh, sorry. I meant the goldfishes chasing around the squid.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That absolutely is the problem. Like I feel like if the firepower went into the Spire, the blue team would be struggling much less. But right now they're hanging back. They're waiting for the red team right now in the clouds. But I think the red team is going to oblige them.
Yeah, they're coming out a little bit. I don't think they're going to come out too far. I don't think they're going to go way past this arch. Yeah, I mean, blue team is just sitting around their side. And you usually in a regular game, I would think that the blue team is just kind of just waiting around to, try to draw the red team to it. Right now, I think, however, the captains are actually just trying to get together and say, okay, guys, what do we actually need to do here? Because these aren't, set teams. They're playing together maybe for the first time. Maybe they played a few times together. But I at this point, I think it's just more of a strategy session rather than trying to get the red team to come to them.
Yeah, I think that's what they're doing right now. Like they're trying to work. Both teams are trying to work out what they want to do. The blue team has figured out what they want to do. They want to camp. However, the clock is against them right now. They're down 4 points. They've really got to make something happen. I think that the only way that they're really going to win this is they get a good engagement and then a decent engagement after that.
What I would like to see is the 2 goldfishes just go right after the Spire. Have its raiding tacos, your Pyro try to take down Lahire. Lahire is already at a fairly low health, so have the 2 goldfishes just charge the Spire down and have your Pyro take care of their Pyra, and that'll leave the squid to just kind of float around, and you can take care of them after you kill the other 2. I mean, that's kind of what would happen in an ideal world. We'll see if they actually manage to pull that off.
One of them has the buffs to do it. The Filibustier has a buff hammer on that main engine and turning engines. Like, they should be able to close distance on the flying poke. However, shots coming out from the red team. The blue team was just waiting for the right moment to strike. The one-trick pony now trying to work its way around the right side of this engagement, but Gatlings are going down into it. A lot of them go wide. The Filibustier is coming in for the ram. Maybe not.
Will completely miss. Wide. One-Trick Pony also turns around to go after the Lahire instead. Flying Poke still getting slammed here by both Raining Tacos and Filibustier, so they are at least trying to double team this Spire here, trying to get that firepower out. Lahire's balloon is actually down. Its Raining Tacos armor is out, though. And will they get taken down here?
Hades and Banshee doing work. Hades going to keep going to the armor. Its Raining Tacos has given the Meta Cactus easy
Flying Poke, however.
Oof.
Oh, its Raining Tacos goes down, but Flying Poke is not far thereafter. Filibustier coming in. They are going to get that ram. Nice ram and a follow-up bounce, which will kill off that Spire. And let's see if they can avoid from having a last kill go on him here as a Meta Cactus going after Filibustier. One-Trick Pony going after the Lahire. Little bump from One-Trick Pony, and actually that knocks off their own armor. And now that Artemis Fire is going to start doing some permanent damage. Thankfully, One-Trick Pony, with that goldfish, able to get its armor back up fairly quickly.
Yes, just a little bit of chip. The Meta Cactus is coming in as well. The Filibustier with that ram was...
Both the Meta Cactus and Lahire doing work on the One-Trick Pony. They will not be able to get him down yet.
They're trying. Armor comes back up. Primal Hole continuing to take chip from the Meta Cactus and the Lahire. It's Raining Tacos, though, coming in for defense. Meta Cactus not looking great.
Raining Tacos actually going after the goldfish, and the goldfish might just die here, but no, those last couple light blacks missed. Filibustier going after Lahire. Flying Poke, however, is coming back into the action here, so they've got to get these 2 ships down quickly, otherwise that Spire will wreak havoc.
The Flying Poke is threatening to come in. They're pushing in. What are they burning? They're not burning anything. This Spire does not have any relevant piloting tools right now.
Oh, Raining Tacos takes down the squid.
Meta Cactus, yep.
Meta Cactus. And now Flying Poke, however, has a rear side shot on the Filibustier, but not quite in range for those Gatlings. And now it's just here by himself, and this is not a very good position for that Spire to be.
No, he's got to back up right now. He came in at just the wrong time. This is what we call a meat grind. Flying Poke losing its armor pretty quick.
But One-Trick Pony,
looking great.
Oh, armor went down there again, so any shot there, any heavy flak would have killed him there. Does manage to lose, though.
It's a goldfish. All it's going to be taking is chip. So, and that's what the Lahire is trying to do right now. It's trying to chip away a victory. Almost there. Just a little bit more chip from that Artemis will do it. Mercury continuing to go in, and the Lahire
that ram is going to come in.
They want the victory in style.
They will actually get the kill before the ram. Flying Poke almost went down there once more, but yeah, just little shots, one after another. Work down that goldfish for the final kill.
Not too darn bad. That was pretty effective. I'd say, again, No, the red team, they bet a lot of points. Like some of them bet a lot of points, some of them didn't. But I feel like the combination of the Spire and these other little bit of disabling ships is working really well. I'm actually surprised the red team did as well as they did. Because I felt like the double blenderfish should have done a lot better against them. But man,
Possibly, but
they handled the Spire well.
Once again, in the starting engagement there, you had the goldfish chasing around the squids instead of just getting right on the Spire. If you've got double carronade and you got a Spire, you might as well try to go for it. You work that Spire down as quick as possible. Regardless, great job by red team. And I think we're going to go into a little break here.
Yep, we're going to take a break really quick, but we are going to have our last game, I believe, game number 3, coming up in just a little bit. Don't go anywhere, guys. We'll see you for TimmyB week number 6, game 3 in just a few minutes.